In this position, Tal is white and he's a pawn up, and also he's got very, very active pieces, the two knights here on d5 and f5 and the queen on g4, but still, it's only one pawn. And here Tal chose an astonishing continuation. He went knight takes d6. Knight takes d6. Well, in the game, let's start with that. Black simply recaptured on d6, and after c4, white slowly but surely converted his plus pawn. But the critical question, of course, is what happens if after knight takes d6, black captures white the white queen on g4, which is not protected. Queen takes g4, and now the question to you is, how would you continue here? White will do something with his knights, and which move would you choose here? Excellent. Very well seen. Knight to e8 preserves white's advantage. White will, after knight takes e8, he will win back his queen and stay 2 pawns up. So knight to e8 is the right way here. Queen to g4. And now the point of white's play is the move knight takes e8. As simple as that. The threat is rook f8, checkmate. And black cannot protect this with king g8, because then comes knight f6 indeed, followed by knight takes g4. So what can he do? After queen takes g4, he must move the h-pawn to create an escape square for the king, h5. And now white picks up the queen with rook f8 check, king here, knight f6, pawn takes, knight takes f6, king to g7, knight takes g4, king f8, knight to e3, and white is 2 pawns up in this knight endgame, and this is won easily. In contrast, after queen g4, this move knight f7 is just too early. Knight f7, king g8, and now white can play both knight h6 or knight f6. In both lines, black is too active. Let's say he goes knight h6 check, pawn takes, now knight f6 check, king g7, knight takes g4, and here white is only 1 pawn up, and after rook e2, black is too active in this endgame. Note that, lamentably, rook f2 is not possible because of the back rank mate. And a similar line is if in this position white goes knight f6 check in order to deliver the check on h6. Pawn takes, now knight h6 check, king here, knight takes on g4, and here black has the strong intermediate move f5, again exploiting the white back rank weakness, meaning rook takes f5 is not possible. So after f5, again the knight has to go back, and now rook e2 on black is too active, being only 1 pawn down. So after queen to g4, knight to e8 wins the game, whereas this immediate attempt to win the queen with checks on f6 and h6 fails. Excellent. Very well seen. Knight to e8 preserves white's advantage. White will, after knight takes e8, he will win back his queen and stay 2 pawns up. So knight to e8 is the right way here.